In Communist China, there's a well-known idiom: rumors are predictions ahead of time. It means rumors denied by the Chinese Communist Party are often proven to be true. The latest rumor validated is COVID-19, the CCP virus. On December 30, 2019, whistleblower Dr. Li Wenliang in Wuhan, China, warned his friends about the new SARS-like virus. 2 days later, Li and 7 other doctors were admonished by the local police for spreading false rumors. On January 3, 2020, the state TV CCTV reported Dr. Li's crime, and at the time there were 27 COVID-19 cases in China. On January 7, 2020, the CCP General Secretary Xi Jinping made requests for the prevention and control of COVID-19 at the Central Politburo meeting, but he didn't mention the most important fact that COVID-19 is capable of human-to-human transmission. As a result, Chinese people were not alerted but went about their Chinese New Year traveling and gathering. Finally, Luda Media and overseas Chinese current affairs show broke the truth of COVID-19 on January 19, 2020 evening in Beijing time. 4 hours later, the CCP had to admit that COVID-19 can transmit human to human. By the time the CCP locked down Wuhan on January 23, 2020, there were 830 reported COVID-19 cases in China. Fast forwarding to December 30, 2020, there are 82 million COVID-19 cases and 1.8 million deaths worldwide. The CCP also lied about the origin of COVID-19. The CCP propaganda blamed a wide range of animals for hosting COVID-19: bats, pangolins, snakes, and raccoon dogs. The CCP even said that American soldiers brought COVID-19 to China while attending the military war game in Wuhan. The CCP scientist Shi Zhenli claimed that COVID-19 was from the RTG13 virus, which was discovered 7 years ago in a Yunnan mine shaft. Dr. Li Minyan's research exposed the CCP's lies. The RTG13 virus was forged, and the CCP manufactured COVID-19 in the lab by modifying the Zhoushan bat virus that was exclusively owned by the Chinese military. The CCP is a habitual liar. It lied about the SARS epidemic at its early stage, where the first SARS case was discovered on November 16, 2002. However, the CCP didn't inform WHO of the outbreak until February 2003. To maintain social stability during the People's Congress and Political Consultative Conference in March, the CCP continued to cover up the SARS outbreak. Whistleblower Dr. Jiang Yanyun's letters to CCTV have brushed aside. Eventually, a journalist from the Wall Street Journal reached out to Dr. Jiang and broke the story of the SARS outbreak in Beijing in April 2003, 4.5 months after the first case was reported. SARS disappeared mysteriously after infecting 8,098 people and killed 774. However, the failure to recognize the CCP's lies in the 2000s allowed the party to use its cover-up strategy anew at a much higher scale today. Although the Western audience might be puzzled by the CCP's contempt of lives, it makes perfect sense to the CCP, an authoritarian regime whose priority is to stay in power. Any messages alerting the people about pending dangers would destabilize and could lead to social unrest that threaten the CCP's power. The CCP prefers to put up a show to save lives and claim victory after disasters have happened. On September 8, 2020, Xi hosted an awards ceremony to celebrate winning the war against COVID-19. This CCP strategy by named to turn funerals into happy events. As victims of the CCP virus, the Chinese people and the world learned the hard way that the CCP lied and people died. The only way to stop SARS 3.0 from happening in the future is to take down the CCP.